What's up, guys? It's your boy Nash, and we're out here at Sneak Exchange, and I'm joined by my man DJ Ready D.
Hey man, how you doing?
And we here another one. What would you say is the most important thing about Sneak Exchange and the culture right now?
So I think one of the most important things is the fact that people can come into a space, kind of celebrate their passion, just engage, network, see awesome things, also enjoy the growth, in terms of what's happening. So you come out here, you're experiencing music, you're going to see different levels of talent, you're going to get the sneakers, you're experiencing the culture. This year, these guys decided to bring some of the hottest cars in the country.
And we're in one right now. It's a Honda.
That's right.
Shout out to the people. Link in the bio if you guys want to check them out. Absolutely local in Cape Town. Support local, man.
No, 100%, man. So this is the Honda S2000. These guys are the Honda S2A guys, or the S2K guys, or the S2K guys. Anything to do with Honda S2000s and the stance movement. That's what's happening in Cape Town City. So with regards to the cars that we're sitting in, it's quite interesting though, because you can take a similar approach to really classic and collectible sneakers. That's practically what these cars are to the scene as well.
Absolutely.
They've come out in limited editions. If you speak with sneakerhead about limited edition shoes,
they relate to that more.
Exactly,
Yeah,
you can
it's the
relate,
same
man.
culture.
Definitely.
As you mentioned about the growth in the culture, the stance culture, we're noticing the growth in the sneaker culture here in Cape Town specifically. The Sneaker Exchange event has grown over the years. Twice a year it happens and it keeps growing. Right now we're at a different venue. It's a lot bigger. There's more people. Everyone looks great. Their sneakers are great. What would you say is your ultimate favorite sneaker of all time?
Sure, you know what? I don't have an ultimate favorite sneaker, but I decided to pull out my sneakers from 1986 and put them on today. Here we go.
On feet, on
There
feet.
we go.
We got them on feet. Check
Here
them
we go.
out, man.
This is our Ewings.
Uh-huh.
We attribute to Patrick Ewing from back in the day. And the reason why we went buck wild for these sneakers, because back in the 80s as hardcore underground hip-hop kids, these sneakers were not available in the country, and we had to go to the store and we had to go on our knees and beg the store to bring them in. And we had to work hard to save for a long time.
Absolutely.
So I decided to come out with these sneakers because it's got a really special meaning. It kind of reminds me of my journey from where I come from as a young boy growing up on the Cape Flats. And the fact that we were introduced to, if you want to call it, the black consciousness, the militant side of hip hop through groups like Public Enemy. And Public Enemy sported these sneakers on the album cover, so this is why we wanted those sneakers.
The culture was growing and it was linking towards finding the link between them and you over here in South Africa.
100%, because the struggles that we went through coming up, before your generation. If you look at where we come from as South Africans, the state of emergency is apartheid, the way we were brutalized by by the police, by the military, and so forth. The messages coming in from that side of the borders, we could relate to that because we were living it here. We were being shot by the cops. We were being chased. We had the military come onto our schools. We were incarcerated for no reason whatsoever. So those messages and the culture coming on from those days, it kind of created this sense of activism and leaning towards the culture and building it in order for us to come together as communities and societies to be able to celebrate what we now call freedom in this day and age in South Africa.
DJ Ready D, music surrounds us everywhere. We're part of music, we're everything. What made you choose to be the one person who decides to be, hey, let me make this my career, let me do this, and walk me through your journey, how from being just a kid in the streets who was going to school every day, going through everything, decided to dedicate their time to perfecting their craft and making it their career. Having a dream for something and then the execution.
Yeah. So my journey is quite a long journey, and it hasn't been a very easy journey though. I grew up in District 6 right at the foot of Table Mountain. District 6 was a community dominated by music. So as a little boy coming up, I was introduced to so many different styles of music, from traditional music to funk, disco, jazz, the Cape Malay sound, and all these different textures and all these different types of music. Our family, unfortunately, we were amongst those that were forcibly kicked out of District 6 due to the previous apartheid government. So we were relocated into Mitchell's Plain. And growing up in Mitchell's Plain in the early 80s, I was introduced to hip-hop culture through music videos. We could relate to that. And all our moves and all these things, we used to practice them on the streets, on the tar, on the concrete in terms of dance and b-boying. As a DJ, I was surrounded by a lot of mobile DJs, and that's kind of how I used to get my footing into the scene. And as we, just messed around, experimented with scratching and trying to make beats and beatboxing and b-boying and head spinning and doing graph writing and all these things, this is how we became more connected to the culture and more really, we became more affectionate. And I was introduced to a gentleman that used to come and party with us at this club, and his dad had a recording studio. So in the early 90s, that was the birth of Prophets of the City right there. So POC became the first hip-hop recording group in South Africa, the first group to rap in vernac, the first group to rap in Afrikaans, the first group to experiment with African sounds through hip-hop culture. And things just started to grow from there. And through the journey, I started to branch out and come out as an independent DJ as well. I entered a few DJ championships. I won the South African DMC championships 4 times, and there was a whole lot of other things that happened. And through that journey, people actually noticed who I was, and that's how the doors and the opportunities started to open up for me. So I ventured off into television, radio. I was blessed enough to travel the world with Prophets of the City and groups like BBK and the Beat Bangers, and I'm still on my mission and I'm still on my journey.
Absolutely. All right, guys, that's it for me. It's your boy Nash. Signing out with DJ Ready G at Stick Exchange. Thanks, guys.
Peace.